Donald Trump says he's going to begin high-level talks with Iran this week, making it the first time the US has engaged directly with the country in 4 decades. The US president announced the talks while hosting the Israeli counterpart, Benjamin Netanyahu, at the White House on Monday. Netanyahu has long accused Iran of secretly developing nuclear weapons, something Iran denies, and has called for direct military strikes on Iran's facilities. It's unclear whether Israel, the only nuclear power in the region, supports talks between the US and Iran. In 2017, Trump tore up a historic nuclear deal with Iran, which saw crippling economic sanctions lifted under the Obama administration. But Trump has recently signaled he wants to negotiate a new deal. Last month, he warned that he would resort to military action against Iran if Iran does not return to the negotiating table.
They've started. It'll go on Saturday. We have a very big meeting, and we'll see what can happen. And I think everybody agrees that doing a deal would be preferable to doing the obvious. And the obvious is not something that I want to be involved with, or frankly, that Israel wants to be involved with.
A war crimes complaint against 10 Britons who served with the Israeli military in Gaza is to be submitted to the Met Police by one of the UK's leading human rights lawyers. On Monday, King's Counsel lawyer Michael Mansfield submitted a 240-page dossier to Scotland Yard, alleging targeted killings of civilians and aid workers, including by sniper fire, and indiscriminate attacks on civilian areas, including hospitals, supposedly committed by British nationals. Now, the report, which was prepared over 6 months by a team of UK lawyers and researchers in The Hague, also accuses suspects of coordinated attacks on protected sites, including historic monuments and religious sites, as well as forced transfer and displacement of civilians. These are each war crimes and crimes against humanity. For legal reasons, neither the names of the suspects, who include officer-level individuals, nor the full report are being made public. Middle East Eye spoke to human rights lawyer and the director of the Palestinian Center for Human Rights, Raji Sourani.
We resorted to rule of law as one of the tools to protect civilians in the occupied territories. Very unfortunately, we managed to stop that for the last 18 months. And we are apologizing for the Palestinian victims whom we are representing and stopping this or trying to make an end for this genocide. Anyway, we are here for a very specific mission to say to the British police that there is British who are involved in these crimes, war crimes, persecution, crimes against humanity in the Gaza Strip. And these people should be held accountable.
Oil prices have been slashed this week amid fears of a global trade war prompted by Donald Trump's tariffs. Saudi Aramco, the world's largest oil company, lost more than 5% in shares, wiping billions of its value overnight. It added to the trillions of dollars wiped from the global stock markets since last week, when US President Donald Trump announced sweeping tariffs on nearly every country in the world. On Thursday, OPEC Plus, an alliance of energy producers led by Saudi Arabia and Russia, announced that it would add 400,000 barrels a day back into the market next month, 3 times the supply boost that had been previously planned. The unexpected move further compounded the oil price freefall, which had already tumbled since the tariff announcement last week.